IoT is that effectively. It's a revolution in its own right. It has the potential to fundamentally change, not just going back to that car analogy, and the inventing a wheel is an incremental improvement to you create a better wheel, it's an incremental improvement. You create a better engine, it's an incremental improvement. But when you combine those things, then I say you get this benefit that's bigger than the sum of the component parts, the motorized transport. And I think IoT to me is bigger than the sum of its component parts. It's the ability to really have an impact and disrupt the world for the greater. We're sort of slowly moving our model. To start with, we've taken a very consultative approach to everything. So what we actually look at is, what is it you want to achieve? Ultimately, what is the game plan? So with the funeral industry as an example, it's a very traditional industry, very paper intensive. Most funeral directors don't even have a computer in their business. So if you look at a funeral management system, it's like an Access database from the 1980s. So not particularly advanced. And they basically came to us with the objective of, we want to cut paperwork out of our business. So there's a very clear objective there. And similarly with all of the projects we've looked at, it really starts with that consultative approach rather than prescriptive approach. So we found that with IoT, one size does not fit all. Everybody has their own particular use cases, and that's why I think the rate of adoption has been slow, because you do need bespoke solutions. And therefore, for most people starting out, you are having to go and assemble a team. And because it does involve different technologies at different layers of that technology stack, you're invariably dealing with different companies in that process. And so then you've got that project management and integration piece over the top of it, which makes it incredibly complex, time consuming and costly. So what we, from our perspective, but starting on a consulting basis with a client, we could understand that and we would build something very bespoke. But then, as I say, now what we've done is we've evolved the model towards the platform. So what we're now trying to do is, rather than work with customers directly, we're working with system integrators, the likes of the big players like BT, Virgin Media, and essentially saying to them, well, look, these are the use cases. This is how the platform can be used. What are the challenges your clients are? What are the clients' the challenges? What are you trying to do? And they don't necessarily think IoT. This was the other thing we found is, when they've got a challenge, they're not thinking, well, IoT will fix that, because their understanding of IoT is maybe slightly amiss. So it's really just saying, it's almost abandoning the IoT conversation and just saying, what are your challenges? And invariably then we can present back how we can help them address those challenges.